Yum yum. This time, I set out to do something completely out of my comfort zone. Soccer. I mean football. Sorry. Football Manager 2020, as the name suggests, puts you, the player, in the position as a football manager. I know it felt as redundant to say as it was to write. Leading your team to victory. It's very technical, very nerdy, and very in-depth. Let's start with the positives. It's a video game! That's a pretty good start. From my extremely limited knowledge of the football world, Football Manager 2020 has an abundance of teams, players, coaches, and pro staff to interact with. I can't speak on the accuracy of the players and coaches, but I know Manchester City FC is a real club and, well, that's something. Something that I do find admirable about Football Manager 2020 is the overall scope and intricacies of the game. You can tweak virtually any aspect of your team, your staff, and your schedule, and that level of complexity and customization can allow the most die-hard football fans to create the ultimate dream team. I absolutely did none of this. Instead, I went by what was advised and recommended to me by the AI. This is also something I appreciated. You can make the game as complex as you'd like it to be. I do have a background of strategy and management type games, and these aspects were the ones that I enjoyed the most in Football Manager. The actual matches were the real highlight for me, and over the course of my playtime of Football Manager, I think my understanding and respect for the sport has grown even just a little. That being said, I very much was a fish out of water here. Football Manager 2020 was somewhat enjoyable at its very best bits, namely the football matches, and completely uninteresting to me in its worst bits. I had extremely little desire to be fully hands-on with aspects such as training schedule and match tactics, and I think that's largely due to my own disinterest in football at large. Football Manager 2020 felt slow and passive to me, even for a management sim. I was making choices, but even then I was mostly doing what the AI suggested. That is 100% a reflection on me, by the way, but I do think it's worth pointing out for those who might be in similar situations to me, i.e. non-football fans. Overall, I think Football Manager 2020 is an amazingly intricate and detailed management sim. I personally think you have to love management sims alongside football to get the most out of Football Manager. Otherwise, just stick to FIFA. For a more detailed review, check out back of the pack in the description box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.